My name is Sydney and welcome to my channel if it's your first time here. Today's video I'm going to be talking to you just kind of like my take on how to handle when things just kind of are going wrong in our life and we're kind of stuck in a funk, because I know once we start feeling weird it kind of can carry on and turn into like a bad month, you know? And that's never fun. I hate having like a really bad time. Don't we all? I want to be happy. I think we all do. Currently this year and literally my whole life, I've had a lot of phases where I kind of go through these bad times. Sometimes it's triggered by certain events that kind of bring me down and kind of keep me in a weird place. And sometimes I feel like it could be like just the planets or maybe my hormones and stuff like that. But this is what I try to tell myself when I'm feeling this way, so I don't lose hope and get too upset, because it's really easy to kind of fall into that negativity. I definitely have been there. I've been very depressed in my life before, and I know it's hard to get out of that. And it's hard enough when you're barely creeping into it. So hopefully this can help. I definitely don't think that this is necessarily a video for when catastrophe, terrible things happen, because I understand that takes a lot more time and deep healing to do. I'm just kind of thinking more about those times where things just kind of start getting messed up, like maybe financial burdens of an injury, or maybe when you just are feeling pretty low in your self-confidence, or maybe when you are having a bad time at work, or if you are just struggling in school. And I find when something goes wrong in my life, like 10 other things tend to go wrong because I get stuck in this kind of like upset energy. So when we're going through these times, I think it's important for us to feel them fully, not to try to brush them off or escape from them or mask them with anything. I think it's best to kind of face it head on and let ourselves deal with these emotions. I know it hurts to hurt, and I hate when I feel this way, but I find that the most growth comes when I'm going through these hard times, mentally trying times. I'm able to learn lessons and better myself. Even in the moment when it seems like I can't figure out the lesson, there's always a lesson to something. And even when bad things happen, it helps us to become who we are, and hopefully we, become better people, more wiser people, and things like that. Sometimes it's easy to go the other way and you feel like life is not cool and you just don't even care. But really it's all about growth and growing. We never stop growing. We need to be patient with ourselves and let ourselves have those times where we have growing pains or where we don't understand life, because that's okay. None of us really do. And it's so easy to be hard on ourselves, but we need to stop being so hard on ourselves. Let ourselves feel, let ourselves cry, let ourselves just, whatever we have to do, isolate ourselves or whatever. I just recommend you do what's best for your soul. If you need to talk to someone, I would recommend you talk to someone. If you need time with yourself to rejuvenate and recharge, then I think that's great too. Whatever you feel, do that. Just be gentle with yourself. So of course we can't stay stuck in our feelings for too long. It's really easy to wallow in sadness or self-pity and things like that, but it's not the best place to stay. So after you've had your proper time to process everything, I would recommend you go and kind of let it go. Get some things off your mind. Stop focusing on it so much. Do what you need to do to kind of get out of your head and feel a little bit better, and just think about something else. Whether that's doing art, whether that's doing your makeup, whether that's reading a book, whether that's watching a TV show, whether that's going on a walk, exercising, meditating, journaling. There's so many things you can do to just kind of change your direction, and even just kind of release if you need to release. Definitely do things to, keep yourself thinking about other things, because wherever we're focused on is where the energy is going to go. So if we're focused on a bad event, even if we can't change the event, we're just keep putting more and more energy to it, and it just feels worse. So the more we can focus on things that feel good, the quicker we'll get back to a better, happier state of being. I think spending time outside in nature is really cool. I think that obviously we're all kind of connected to nature though, so I think that anybody would benefit from it. Even if you feel like you don't really like being outside, there's something about nature that is just really beautiful and peaceful and simple and doesn't ask for anything from us. I don't know, when I spend time near the water or maybe just outside at sunset, I just feel calm and I feel more grateful. I find that I'm just grateful for the colors in the sky, the sounds of the birds, the little breeze on my skin, and things like that. Finding happiness in little things is also really helpful. Our planet Earth is also a very healing planet. It's at a vibration that can actually heal us. And so you can go outside, whether you're swimming in the ocean or you just have your feet in the grass, in the dirt, or in the sand, you can actually connect with the earth that way and kind of get rid of excess energy as well as take in positive energy. I know it sounds a little woo-woo, but if you look it up, I promise you, it's called grounding. And there's even other devices that you can do to kind of get to the right vibration of earth. But it's healing. It helps with pain and emotional pain. Physical. It helps with physical and emotional pain. It's something to consider, and it's free. I also think that just moving our bodies or just moving the energy that we're in or the room, like maybe moving things around in our room, can really help shift the energy, get things kind of going in a different direction. I know when I stay cooped up, I do not feel any better, but when I try to get myself out, it sometimes makes a difference. There's even some feng shui things. What is it called? Theory? I don't know. But if you move 27 objects in your area, it's supposed to actually really change the energy of your room. Everything is energy, so it's definitely important to make sure like your space is feeling good for you. But even moving your body can just make you feel better. Dancing can help you feel better. Doing some yoga or exercising, anything like that, can actually change what's going on inside of you and maybe release some things or just like move things and get rid of blockages or just things that are kind of keeping you stuck. I know that might sound a little bit crazy too, but maybe just try it. Personally, I like to just dance to one song and I feel good. I'm not a great dancer or anything, but I just put on one of my songs that makes me feel like moving, and by the end of it I'm having a good time, goofing off, and I definitely feel lighter. And then of course, if you're really going through a hard time and you feel like you need to talk to a professional, I would never not recommend that. Anytime you feel like you need to talk to someone, you should. And if you don't feel like you have a friend or family member to talk to, there are a lot of resources out there, but definitely reach out. It might be your least favorite thing to do is reach out to people and tell them your problems, but I promise you that they want to help you. And sometimes just talking to a friend or a family member can either get your mind off things, or maybe their perspective can help you see things differently, or maybe just problem solve differently. It's really important to talk to someone. I personally am really bad at opening up and telling people if I'm not okay. Whenever I do finally do that, I usually get support and I usually get words that I need to hear. So I think it's important to be open with how you feel and tell the people that care about you what's going on so they can help you out. Because if they were feeling not good, you would want to know too, because you'd want to make them feel better. So don't be afraid. I definitely know what it feels like to not want to go there, but I think that you really should when you're going through a hard time, you know. And then lastly, this too shall pass. The only thing in life that we are guaranteed is that things change. Nothing ever stays the same forever. So when you're going through bad times, that's something to be happy about. And just know that these hard times make the good times even better, more precious, more special, and just more meaningful. So yeah, I hope that this video helped one person. If I helped one person, then that would be mission accomplished. I'm actually hearing ringing in my ears right now, which is pretty cool. I'm taking that as a sign, as this video is going well, because yeah, I think I tapped in with what I wanted to say. But my camera's gonna die, and that's pretty much all I've got, so I'll go ahead and end the video here. I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I'm sending you all the love and all the good vibes, and I'll catch you in my next video. Peace out.